Go here, map number 2, and it is indeed going to be sub-base here to potentially close this series if it is Golden 5 who walks away with it. Pacific, though, looking to take this to a map 3 situation here as we start things off. An interesting note, though, ZYK bringing out the M4 the very first time we've seen it here.
There's a very interesting pick, but so far quite a slow start here as Pacific Macta. Just checking behind him in that vent room, but it looks like it will be that the A push. And they're going in slowly. Blame just trying to be careful here to make sure, but Revenge is waiting for him. Doesn't get taken now, but Blame, what a shot from him. Gets a second one from the vent room, and there's still 3 members there, but all trying to make that rotate, but they've done it so quick. It's already a little too late as the bomb goes down, and now it's 5-on-3 in favor of the Golden 5.
Very strong execution here onto the A-bomb site now. There's going to be a tough retake at hand here. Aldrin, ZYK, and ZDD trying to make something happen here from the top of A, working their way back into site 7. Spots ZDD on the down cross. It's going to be ZYK, though, finding Creeds already, but both ZDD and ZYK extremely low, but ZYK finds another. Aldrin gets one. It's down to the 2v2 already. Now making it a winnable situation, but there's no time to make it happen. They have to move in now and go for the defuse. Both players extremely lit. FaZe finds one, making the double kill, coming up huge for his team, and Golden 5 hold on there. Such a good entry to the site, but it looked a little bit shaky there to close it out.
Yeah, FaZe, that second to last frag, he got basically one on that round, and even if he got taken down by then, he wouldn't be able to defuse it. It would have been too late. But, you know, FaZe been a little bit flashy, managed to take the second one down, and great stuff from him. He did really well in that last map as well, but we've got control of the CP room with Macta just waiting patiently to see if anyone makes that slow push onto that A side or get any control of Wooden. But look at Blame, he's quite an aggressive position here. And we'll see what and see how Pacific Macta answer back.
ZDD looking for the jump spot here in Vents. Snock's already playing pretty forward in that position. It looks like they're going to go for the drop down control of upper A here. FaZe gets the opening as well. ZDD goes down on the crack peak there. Great shot from FaZe to open up the round here for the Golden 5. ZYK going to be challenged here as well on the backside of B. Waiting patiently though. Golden 5 know they have the advantage here. ZYK looking for the peak here, but Creed's just holding this angle, waiting for the mistake to come out from Pacific.
Yeah, he's sitting around in lockers at the moment to find out if anyone will push from CP, but this is great stuff from him. He's been so patient. If he wants to mess up their timing, now's to do it, and he managed to find it, but just barely gets taken down as Creed managed to get such an important frag, but Revenge does get the trade, and Aldrin gets one for himself in as well. It's going to be a 3v3 scenario. Blame is going to try and push in, may even be able to get a flank here, but doesn't get any damage done. He managed to pull back, but Revenge, he's just waiting on the side. But the thing is, though, Blame knows he's there as well, but decides to pull back in the end. And there's only 40 seconds left on the clock, as it is 3v2 in favor of Pacific Macta.
Aldrin now the one in the key position here, has to try and spot check this, gets the opening frag here, make it the double kill. Nice clean round going the way of Pacific, but Aldrin, big round from him now on 6-1.
6-1, and it's only been 2 rounds so far. It's been very impressive going into this first half. So again, early long push to see if they can catch one off guard on Wooden, which they don't. But Aldrin and Macta do have that CP control, so it's been a bit of vice versa in terms of who's controlling what, but ZDD been very aggressive to see anyone does try and push up, which they don't. So some very interesting pushes, but neither team has decided exactly when they should execute. But ZYK managed to take one down. ZDD managed to complement that with a second. Gets a second of his own. Managed to get a 3K. And will he get a fourth? No, he doesn't. As Snox as the last man standing in a 1v4. And we'll see what he can do. So he does manage to get one. But Macta gets the important trade there and gives Pacific Macta second round on the bounce.
And that was such a key play coming out from ZDD, just being patient there in mid and waiting for the peak to come out from Golden 5 and splitting them up and grabbing 3 big frags for his team and the lead here on map number 2. Now it's going to come down to how Golden 5 can respond here on their blacklist half. It looks like they want to go for a slow execution here over towards the A-bomb site. Macta, a player who's definitely had his ups and downs throughout the day. We'll see if he can pull it off on the hold for his team. Gets the opening pick. FaZe going down. That's a big one coming out from Matt Zera. 5-on-4 Blame looking for the follow-up here, but Matt Zera playing it so patient to try and stall things out here.
There's a name duel I wouldn't come up against, and that will definitely be Blame, as Matt Zera's just trying to be a little bit more careful to decide what should happen. FaZe has been playing on his site on his own, but instead ZDD is going to play for it with Matt Zera instead, as they have pulled back. Snox is going to make the rotate round to see if he can find any slightly early pushes, which isn't the case. So FaZe has been taken down, and Pacific Macta are a man up. So we're going to have to see what the Golden 5 guys can do here.
Revenge looking for the pick here as well. Tries to get the pre-fire, but Snox, he's going to swing out, takes down ZDD. They're already pushing onto the A-bomb site. Matt Zera goes down as well, and that's a big opening for the Golden 5 to take control of A now. Revenge having to rotate off and potentially go for the flank here. ZYK and Aldrin looking to try and get some entries here to find an opening back in, but the Golden 5, again, a solid execution here over towards the A-bomb site. Creeds and Snox playing the double corner setup to try and catch Revenge in this trap. It's going to be a tough one, though. Snox gets the headshot, somehow connects it, I believe, through the wall there as well. You can see the bullet on the wall. Aldrin trying to follow this one up, but just kind of shell-shocked here. Goes down as well. And that's going to be a brilliant hold coming out from the Golden 5, but what a way to kick it off with those shots there from Snox.
That was a nasty peek there from Snox, and he got a 4K as well. He got the 2 from the opener, 1 on the stairs, and another 1 on the stairs to clean things up. The man is on fire right now, as he's going 7-3, 4 rounds in. But if Snox keeps playing like this, Pacific Macta are going to have a little bit of trouble, as EDD managed to get 1. Blame gets to trade. And now they've got a little bit of control from Wooden, but Creatures is holding CP just in case Pacific Macta manages to push this through, but they don't.
Revenge now rotating off of his position in the vent room. He's going to be going to his favorite spot here. He's going to be playing on the backside of B, just waiting for the cross pick to come his way. Right now, though, Blame trying to challenge over towards the A-bomb site, potentially getting this kill onto Matt Zera. Could mean a big opening over towards A. He's the only player directly on the bomb site, and it looks like even the support from upper A is going to be rotating off as well. So now, Golden 5, a big opportunity to work their way back into this A-bomb site control. ZYK, though, he's caught onto it. Wants to try and challenge here, but it's going to be a 3-on-1 challenge. He's not up for the task here. ZYK goes down. Matt Zera still alone on the bottom of A. He has to try and hold on here for Pacific to try and win back this round. Matt Zera just playing behind the missile, biding his time. It's going to be Matt Zera taken down by Creeds as Snox gets the flank of Revenge taken down as well. Aldrin now left in a 1v4.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult in this 1v4, as Aldrin has really got to step up here to try and get something done. And it isn't going to be the case, as he does check his corners. But Creed peeks out at the perfect time and managed to finish things off. And now Golden 5 with the 3-2 advantage.
Things looking better and better for them to try and close out this in a 2-0 sweep on the series. But still, Pacific with some time to recover this one and take it back into their control. It is going to be FaZe going for the early aggression here up towards lobby control. It's going to be Revenge swinging into position to support it as well. ZDD, though, already aggressively boosted, pushing out of vents here. Blame, though, looking for that opening pick once again onto Matt Zera. He's been able to do it a few times here and take the control, but this time around, Revenge is already on the bottom of A for the support play as well, playing on the back of that missile, waiting for someone to peek and potentially cross here onto the bomb site. Meanwhile, we do have Golden 5 still favoring their positioning over towards A long here, waiting for the execution, but Pacific just playing their cards right and taking this one slow.
It looks like it could be this A push is Blamed. He's going to try and find that entry frag, but Revenge is waiting. He doesn't manage to get one in the end, but 4 members went straight down. And he managed to get one. Creeds gets the trade. And now the rotation is coming in. The smokes come out, and the bomb is down as FaZe gets another one to add insult to injury. As ZDD and ZYK are the last ones. Will he get FaZe? Yes, he will. Just to make things a little bit easier. But this is going to be a tough retake with 25 seconds left on the clock. And Creed keeping ZDD back. And ZDD does take him down, so it's a 2v2.
Snox, though, unable to connect on that shot as well. 7 has to hold the push. They know there's an opening if they can take him down quickly. Snox swings on the site. ZDD gets caught off guard. 7 finds one. Snox grabs the other, and it's another round for Golden 5 here, still having so much success over towards the A-bomb site.
And I just heard behind me as well the enthusiasm and the passion from that last round from Golden 5. Really stepping things up in this first half. As now Blame is again waiting for that entry to try and get onto site, but Macta now has decided to play on the corner of stairs, which they haven't really played yet, and now this could be the first time, so we'll have to see if Blame does check his corners once again. And now he is the only one there, but to see if he does make that push or just waits patiently for the possible rotation if they do try and go for B. But FaZe now, it's just going to sit back and wait for a little while.
There is going to be some potential to try and take this one over towards B, though. There's a big hole in the defense over towards L-turn here. Nobody holding the mid push, so they have to be cautious here on the side of Pacific if they don't want to let that control slip out of their hands. Meanwhile, Blame still trying to force the issue here over towards A. ZYK takes it down. They're not ready for Macta in the corner. He gets the follow-up kill as well, taking down 7. FaZe on the lurk, takes down ZDD, but the numbers still remain in control for Pacific here. Creed's looking to try and gamble his luck here, but Macta still holds the position. FaZe, though, finds one. Creeds gets the kill onto Macta, and it's down to the 2v2. HP very equal across the board. ZYK has to try and hold on. Can't make it happen, though. Aldrin now once again all alone in a clutch, but he can't make it happen. And again, Golden 5 finding the success over at A.
Yeah, they had the crossfire on those B stairs, and at the end they had the crossfire there as well as the angles. And it was a very clean round from them. It's not looking too good for Pacific Macta here, as Golden 5 are just making things worse and worse for them. But shots are coming out, but nothing too much happening here, as FaZe has taken a lot of damage, but ZDD's only taken a slight amount here. It's been quite hectic during the start of this round.
This is the adjustment they really needed to make, using a lot of utility to prevent that cross from Blame early on in the round, giving them a chance to potentially hold on to this A bomb site, which has been such a struggle for the side of Pacific so far on their defensive half. Meanwhile, it is going to be Golden 5 feeling very comfortable here, up 5-2, halfway to closing out this second map in their favor. FaZe already lit up, though, after that first exchange over towards A long. He's going to be working over for the B pick later on in the round, and it looks like we may see one of the first B executions of this map coming out from Golden 5 here, and it could be the time to catch them off guard, but still, there's going to be 3 players on B, even though Pacific haven't been able to hold off this A push.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do here as they are waiting patiently. Some utility does come through. Blame is shooting everywhere in case someone's waiting for him on wood, but he will be finding no one, as the 2 players on Pacific Macta are just sitting there waiting patiently on those B stairs, and Macta is just hiding behind the boxes just to see what he can find to feed information to his teammate. But both of them peak in sync. Managed to get one in the end. Blame and Creed, important frags from them. The smokes and the grenades come out. But how are Pacific Macta going to answer here? The rotation is going to come out, but look at this. FaZe is actually behind him, so the Revenge managed to get one, which will give him a bit of leadway, but they need to try and get this retake quick.
FaZe, though, sneaking past Revenge there is going to be a key play. Aldrin has no idea he's on the backstab. ZYK taken down by 7, and FaZe, he's already right behind him, but it doesn't matter. 7 cleans things up, and it's going to be a 6-2 lead, looking better and better for Golden 5 here.
Yeah, Golden 5 are just making things, or making matters worse and worse and worse, and Pacific Macta just haven't got an answer. And look at the stats as well. Snox going 10-5, FaZe going 7-4. To be honest, they're all doing really well and being very cost effective with how they're trying to drag out those kills. But Blame, look at this early push, going straight in, kicks ZDD off guard. And FaZe managed to get another one. FaZe managed to get 2 for the team. Managed to get 3Ks. Sadly doesn't get the 4th one on Aldrin, but the damage has already been done. And that's the first half done and dusted there. And what a way to get the last round for them. 7-2. Pacific Macta are going to have to work a little bit of a miracle to turn things around.
They really are, and honestly, at the beginning, we said this was going to be close, but I'm not so sure after that half. I mean, everyone on the Golden 5 roster just popping off, hitting shots as they need to, and this is the team we were hoping to see all along throughout the group stages, and even in the semifinals, they're finally coming to life and all synergizing as a team, and it's just insane to watch how these guys frag out together.
It was very interesting as well, because don't get me wrong, like 80% of the time, Pacific Macta was trying to go for that site, and sorry, Golden 5 was executing that site almost every single time. But the fact that, you know, they're constantly changing their positioning, constantly changing their setup, having one person a missile, or maybe have one on stairs and one on the side. They were changing things up every single time, and I felt like they just didn't know how to execute it sometimes because they were just too cautious, knowing that their positioning on that site was just unorthodox.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it came down to as well, you had the inexperience of Matzera showing through, and they just constantly went for that A attack, and no matter who they paired up with him, they just couldn't hold on to the site. You pair that with Blame just having an incredible half with Snox, and it results in a very steep scoreline here as we go back into the second half, 7-2, and it is going to be Golden 5, 3 rounds away from closing out this series. Matzera opens it up nicely, though, gets 2 opening picks for himself as Revenge does go down in the process here. 4-on-3 to kick off this round.
Yeah, it was a Snox show on the last time. We'll see what happens this time around, and it's still like the show is going to continue as he gets a very nice double going to the first round of the second half. And Matzera managed to get taken out in the end. Creed managed to finish him off, and it's ZDD, the last one left standing. And a very quick round, under a minute there for Golden 5, like I mentioned before, making matters worse. And now it's 8-2. Only 2 more rounds potentially for them to win this match.
Pacific definitely looking a bit burnt out here on this one. ZYK gets the trade on the Kreese, but FaZe already finding Aldrin in the process there, makes it a 4-on-4. FaZe still aggressive here in mid, looking for that secondary shot to take another player down on the side of Pacific, as they do just need these last 2 rounds to close out the map. ZDD, though, ready to challenge Blame, see if they can get their revenge on these A attacks. Blame has no idea, finally flicks around, catches ZDD on the corner, gets the double kill. Huge opening for the side of Golden 5, now down to the 2-on-4. ZYK and Revenge looking for that last glimpse of hope here. It's not looking too likely just yet. Revenge does manage to find one onto FaZe. The bomb, however, is down in a difficult spot, but what a kill from ZYK there. Nice headshot to take down Blame and even things up to a 2-on-2 for the retake.
That was a very jammy shot there from ZYK. And now it's 7 and Snox, who need to try and get the retake here. They're being quite cautious, which is fair enough. They've got plenty of time here, at least just over 25 seconds on the clock. So ZYK managed to find one. He's going to bait it out, making the right decision to get the AK. But Revenge has already taken out one. 7 is the last person, but Revenge is just making matters worse, trying to waste as much time. He's going to try and go for the flank, but ZYK doesn't matter. Finishes him off anyway, and try and get some kind of comeback.
Honestly, in that situation, I'm actually a bit disappointed in 7's play there. He had a flashbang to potentially peek that corner with, but he just didn't utilize it there. And now Pacific, they have a chance to claw back. It's going to be a tough one to get back into, but still the potential is there to take this into a map 3 situation. They're going to need a lot of rounds stacked on each other to do this, but Creed's, look at this angle, nicely holding on to the B control room push. He's going to spot one player already. He actually wants to get even more aggressive on this, though. Aldrin sneaking up, actually eats the flashbang right in the face. Creed's, though, baiting this corner angle, gets the first kill, gets the double kill, and it's going to be a big way to open it up. Creed's, though, not ready for ZYK to be below him. He's going to get traded out there. 2-on-3. 7, though, swings back into sight. 2 big headshots, clears it out, and it's going to be Revenge left in a 1-on-3.
Revenge has done some 1v3s in the past, but can he do it this time round? Really needs to. Misses his shot. Not going to happen as Blame takes him down, and it's now match points for Golden 5.
And now they have 6 opportunities to close this one out. Surely there's no way Pacific could pull this back. Only a miracle at this point would make it happen. Snox trying to put the nail in the coffin here. Takes down Revenge already. ZYK falls as well. This could be it. FaZe already grabs another one. It's going to be a 5-on-2. Matzera and Aldrin trying to claw back into this one as they do take down FaZe together. Creed's, though, already looking for more to try and close out this map. Matzera goes down. It's going to be Aldrin left alone, and they're already on the hunt for him. The bomb completely out of his position. He's going to be caught already in a bad positioning here. And 7 actually hits the long-range shot, and that's going to be a 10-3. What a way to close out this series. They take it 2-0, and Golden 5 will be walking away as your 3rd-place victors here.
Yeah, that was a very, very quick map. We thought that was going to go all the way again, considering the circumstances of the first one. But Golden 5, they were so strong, and the position they were having and their movement was just absolutely on par.
It really was, and it just goes to show throughout the process here in this event, this team has slowly adapted and gotten stronger every single match they've played in, and it ultimately showed here in this third place match, and they rightfully will be taking home that $20,000 prize for third place, and got to give them credit. Throughout this tournament, they were just so resilient, and it really just paid off in the end, and I'm excited to see what they'll do moving forward here.
Yeah, you know, the potential in this team, I don't think there's any skill ceiling or limit as of yet, you know, because with a team like this, which we're quite new with the combination of players they have, been very, very impressive. It's like you mentioned before, it's the fact that they've been improving as the tournament has progressed. And it's a shame, like, you know, maybe today they might have had a better day compared to the previous days playing against some of the Chinese teams. But in terms of the foreign teams, you know, Golden Five have been very good and have been very impressive.
Yeah, I think they've clearly shown they're the kings of the West at the moment. Now they just have to conquer the beast of these two powerhouse Chinese rosters that just steamrolled their way into those grand finals. But ultimately, I think when it's all said and done, SV really proved themselves to be the most dominant team once again. It's been a while since they've been on top, but just seeing all of the performances they put up throughout the event really showed a fantastic end to this. And
that's all it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and that's the third place player for CrossFire. Congratulations to Golden Five, but also to Super Valiant and All Gamers in the finals. And we'll see you very soon.